today we are here with the author Ravi Eppaturi, sir. We welcome you, sir.
Good morning. Thank you.
Sir, my first question to you is today we are celebrating journalism, media. Media is a fourth pillar of democracy. So, what's your thought on that?
Media drives, influences, and is a key catalyst in today's world. Media influences people to go ahead and take action. Media can go ahead and propel this country into the prosperity that we are looking at. If you start seeing the way we have been amplifying all the good work, let's talk of something basic like how do we empower people together. Now, from an empowerment standpoint, if we start seeing people need access to information, people need to share information, and that's where media is making that big difference. And another important point is media is another way in which people want to understand things in their own languages, and that's where media is also playing a role in terms of how you can get more people onboarded and aware in their own native languages. So here is this festival which is making a big impact not only in India, globally, in terms of getting the journalism out there and good journalism. Today, I think we're seeing the shift of people positive, sharing this positive vibe. So I think this festival should continue. And this is like a melting pot. It's just not India. I'm hearing and meeting a lot of people from all over the world coming in here. So this is really great. I think it's a great show put on by Marwah sir. And kudos to him and the whole team to put a wonderful event together here.
So you have a book launch about the empowering a billion lives. So, can you explain that to us?
Oh, wonderful. If you really start seeing, I think today we are a democracy where 65% of the population is below 35, correct? So I call it as a Jai Jawan. The reason being is it is the youth which is going to drive. Now, how do we kind of empower this youth? How do we empower anybody and everybody? So the shift is, if you see in the last 10 years, the big change which is really happening is in the way the lives of people have changed. Things have become so simple. It's just about getting the digital into everybody's life. So while the country has become the fifth largest economy, I think we have also done some good changes, and that's the digital India, which is kind of got things done. And my book really, if you start seeing empowering a billion lives, is all about how we are going ahead and making those changes. So today, if you take a look at that, when you come here, you would have paid and scanned something, and that's the money that you have paid. I got my flight tickets done, and I walked into the airport. It was more in terms of Digi Yatra. If you start seeing, these are small changes, and if you see, it saved time. It has kind of shared a great experience. You got access to anybody and everybody, and if you see, very important today, education is one aspect of it where everybody's got access to great education. Correct. Healthcare, 57% of the population today have got access to healthcare using telemedicine, which was never the case. And if you take a look at that, 57% correction out there is the ladies who are accessing this, who never have access to it, who always are wondering in the rural areas, who do you go to? 12% of the senior population have now can go ahead and have a doctor available to them without getting into a clinic. If you start seeing, this is the shift that you're seeing, right? In addition to the financial changes, it's all about today, it's all cashless. All of us live a life which is cashless. So this book is more about getting more and more people to improve their lives. It is all there for each one of us. Now, if one simple thing, if you start seeing when you go to the airport, correct, you still find a line of people who would want to show their ticket, want to show their ID to get in. But what is the other option? Digi Yatra. All you do is show your face and you're through. What does this tell you? Awareness in the country has to improve and increase about what is available out there, and that is exactly what is my charter. That's where I'm trying to champion and evangelize empowering a billion lives. And here is what you'll get to hear about this change that we can bring in for everybody. And you folks in the media have a big role to amplify this message, because more and more people hear about that, life will become so good for anybody and everybody. So this is in just what the book is all about.
That's such a beautiful message you are giving through this book, and thank you so much for joining with us, sir.